Hey VEDA, it is day 4 and today we are talking about reading preferences. I have always been a reader, the kind of reader who will read anything I can get my hands on rather than not reading. So I basically read almost everything in my parents' house growing up, except for nonfiction. Nonfiction really never appealed to me. Basically anything fiction. My dad's westerns, my mom's true crime, romance, suspense, those Reader's Digest books that had like 4 other books in them. Like, everything. I would read it. I would go to the library and just like go by sections and just like find an author and just like read everything. All the things. My English book even. I just devoured them. Nowadays, I read for fun and enjoyment. I want something that I don't necessarily want to have to like think too hard about what I'm reading. I want to enjoy it and just dive into it. It's not that I just have to have like light and fluffy reads. I do get books that are about more complicated topics or more, heartbreaking things or whatever that will then end up leading me into these other thoughts and things. Because you know how books are. You can read this book about this thing, and then there's this random little piece that just makes something else in your life just like click together, and then you're like go off on this thought tangent and you're just out there and you're just thinking these things and you're away from the book. But still, it's the book that took you there. But when I start reading, it's not because I'm looking for those. It's because I'm looking for something to enjoy. And so a lot of times that is going to be something just fun, or even, sad, whatever. But I read a lot of like young adult novels because I like them. And as a 30-year-old, I'm supposed to be ashamed of that, but fuck you. I also read romance novels, also something I'm supposed to be ashamed of, also still fuck you. Chick lit, all that stuff, stereotypical, yes I am. Like, I still enjoy, like, the westerns and suspense and all that stuff, but I don't go looking for that as much on my own. If somebody recommends one to me and goes, here, try this, then I'll go, okay, here's this book. And I'll read it because books in hand, I read them. This one, it's mailed to me. I'm reading it. So yeah. I like reading. I like reading a lot. And yes, I mostly read chick stuff and young adult stuff, and I am totally okay with that. And I don't care if you are. But the thing that's awesome and just makes my heart like the most happy is that my kids, they like reading so far. Like, I love that. When we go to Barnes & Noble, they're like, all of these things. And my kids, I'll be like, dude, it's bedtime. My daughter will be like, can I just read for a little while? I'm like, you can read, yes. I love all your faces, I really do, but I gotta go back to work. So, I'll talk to you later.